Impressive. You were better than I expected.
Yes, to go even further beyond.
Yep, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we're going to be using one of my favorite units. No, my favorite unit. As in Dragon Ball, not the game. I'm not going to lie and say he's my favorite unit in the game, because this guy's horrible at the moment. But we're going to be using Trunks. It's teen. He's not a youth here. We're not talking about the Zenkai youth. We're talking about Trunks teen, Super Saiyan Trunks teen. And this guy, when he first came out, boy, I didn't even summon until they dropped Trunks, because he was in the story mode, but he wasn't out in the game. And when he dropped, I was like, yes, that's my guy. The first hybrid Saiyan Trunks, I needed that. And like his animations, everything is just so beautiful, like so beautiful. I'm going to be using him on this hybrid Saiyan team. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you are going to, or just for sake purpose, I've got other good videos coming and videos already uploaded, so make sure you press that subscribe button. You're gonna want to be here. We're on this grind to 10k. But yeah, let's get into this guy's stats and his whole kit and everything. So he's a defense type, he's red. I've actually got him 14 stars because he's been in the game for a minute. His health is 1.9 mil, which is not very high compared to other units now in this meta and whatnot. Like, the gameplay's actually got with this guy, considering his stats that I'm going to tell you, his kit, everything. Like, the gameplays were amazing. I was actually destroying people, pulling off great comebacks. Like, it was so clean using this guy, and I did not expect it, because for one, it's just a hybrid Saiyan team, and I wasn't exactly running the best hybrid Saiyans, so I didn't expect to be destroying people. But you can watch the gameplay for yourself. That special move there, burning attack, is beautiful. I'll get into it later though. His strike attack 170k, blast attack 168, strike defense 134, blast defense 135. That's all Ks. Critical 1.9. I mean 4.1. It was 4.1. 4,192. That's why I said 1.9. Key restore 1.9. And he holds 1 strike arts and 1 blast arts. And there's nothing in addition to those strike arts and blast arts. They're just regular cards. But his tags: Hybrid Saiyan, Vegeta Family, Super Saiyan, and Future. And that's hitting him towards the meta in terms of the Future Family, and the Future team. And he can also fit on a Hybrid Saiyan, a Vegeta Family team. I'm messing up here, but I'm mainly using him on a Hybrid Saiyan team because his Z ability buffs Hybrid Saiyans, but we'll get into that after. So like I said, his strike arts and blast arts, we're going into the arts cards now. They're just regular, but his special move is called Burning Attack. You can teach it to Charlotte. It deals major impact damage, which is good, and it also adds plus 15% to own key recovery for 10 timer counts upon activation. I'm not a big fan of the key recovery thing. Like I spoke about the Goku Black Zenkai, I feel like giving me key recovery is pretty much useless. I'd rather just get the key. So like, that could be substituted when he gets the Zenkai, but right now that's not the best thing. His green card special skill is called Unlock Key form of attack. Plus 20% to strike and blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Now that's useful. That's as good as damage inflicted, but obviously it won't apply to overall damage. But the fact that it applies to strike and blast damage and it's 20%, that's real good. It could probably do way more when he gets the Zenkai Awakening as well. Man, I can't wait for this guy's Zenkai Awakening, honestly. His ultimate art, Shining Slash, that's how he sliced up Frieza. You seen that in my intro. You know the vibes. I'll probably put it in there again. But yeah, like the way he done that, nuts. What it does, it deals major slice damage and it inflicts bleed on hit. Now, I spoke about bleed recently in one of my other videos. Now, bleed is actually real useful, trust me. Like, it may not feel like it's doing a lot, but unless you're going up against a team that regens, but even then, bleed nowadays, the way units do damage, it actually takes down a bit of a unit's health and can actually help you to get that win without you knowing. Like, there's been points where the enemy's health just hit, you know, when it just hits 1, like it's literally 1 and it can't go lower than that. You can't kill someone with bleed, and they wouldn't even realize I can just go in off a tap attack. It's amazing. But yeah, let's get into his abilities now. So his main ability is called Your History. Draw the ultimate arts card Shining/Next, and all you need is 25 counts to elapse. Now, with that main ability, it's very plain, as you can see. Like, it's literally all it does is draw the arts card, nothing else, and it leaves a lot of space for them to actually make him a unit that's very useful in the meta, and that's what I'm looking for here. That's what I'm hoping for. So maybe they put something like, I don't know, it gives you key as well. The key one's always good. The key is always great on the main ability. That's something I always want on the main ability, because it just allows you to guarantee landing that ultimate art. Like Trunks Rage, who's actually ironically getting hit here, or coincidentally rather, his ultimate arts doesn't give you key, and I feel like that's like one of the biggest downfalls for all the anniversary units. But that doesn't take away from the fact he's good. It's just something I'd like to have on a character, but more specifically on a Zenkai character. I definitely want them to be a character that actually gets key on main ability. Now going to his Z ability, is to Hybrid Saiyans. At 14 stars, is 25% to Hybrid Saiyans blast attack during battle. Now when he gets a Zenkai ability, I want him to have a Zenkai ability which is Hybrid Saiyans and the color red, because then I'm gonna run the red Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well, and then he's gonna get that Zenkai buff as well, and that's gonna be an insane buff for him if I don't want to use the Zenkai Trunks. But regardless, this Trunks, if his stats are up, I don't want it to be just like one-sided, because he does carry both cards, strike and blast arts. I want it to be both of the cards even. Like I need that. I need that damage. Like the Zenkai Gohan, he's more specific with strike arts. Once you get him past Zenkai 1, he does get way better, but I want there to be a balance and not just one. Let's go into his unique abilities now. So the first unique ability, this one applies to the last game, like before the person decided to disconnect because of that Rising Rush. It's called Anti-Freezer Force. Inflicted damage up, plus 20% to damage inflicted against tag Freezer Force, cannot be cancelled. So that's forever if you come up against a Freezer Force member. That's basically Freezers and what's the name? Zarbon and Dodoria, them two as well, and a few others like Vegeta and whatnot, Nappa. His second unique ability is called Cover Sustain Damage Cut. Now this is very useful, especially once he's gonna get his Zenkai, because he'll have higher defenses. He's a defense type, so you'll just be able to tank a lot. But what it says here, reduces damage received by 40% until combo ends when cover changing, and that happens every time. Underneath that, it also says plus 10% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, and plus 3 to own substitution count when activated. So I don't like the plus 3 to own substitution count, but the fact that the cover change is actually useful, like he's gonna be able to hold up a lot. I just hope that he's able to survive a Vegeta Blue, because I didn't even let him get touched with Vegeta Blue. I made sure that I would switch out to Trunks Rage, because Vegeta Blue would literally demolish any red, especially him, because he's been in the game for a while. He's an OG, but he's very outdated. But that's all there is for his kit. But in terms of just speculation, man, I'm hoping for big things, because you know how I feel about my Hybrid Saiyans. Trunks is my favorite character in the Dragon Ball franchise, and I feel like this unit here, like, he's actually so beautiful. The way he slices with his sword, with his strike arts, the special move, burning attack, the way he does, he's like a Naruto, like a ninja from Naruto. Like, why is he doing all them hand signs? Like, it's crazy. Like, I mess with it so heavy. Like, I'm just repeating the same things over and over again, but I just hope that he's not a letdown of a Zenkai, like Goku Black or Gohan's a bit of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie, until like Zenkai 3, and Broly as well kind of is a bit of a letdown, but they're still good characters. I just hope that he's not one of the worst few of the Zenkai characters available. But this gameplay here, well, the next one actually, I made an amazing comeback with Trunks, Red Trunks, Trunks Rage, and Trunks Youth. Like, this team, I shouldn't have won this game, but literally the comeback I put on was crazy. And even if these guys, like you saw at the start, I'm ranked up with rank 35 people because I haven't played PvP since the PvP season started. But even though they are low ranked, don't get it misconstrued because they can destroy you. And just the fact the way the meta is, if Vegito Blue and Merzamasu's like future teams, God Key, fusion teams, like I shouldn't be holding up, but I feel like I just held it up somehow with Trunks Rage and Trunks Youth, and the purple Trunks that's transforming. I mess with him so heavy, like he is amazing when he draws in his cards through the main ability. But it was literally just game, like it was such a clutch game. Like you just have to see. And I made sure to get off Trunks' ultimate arts, his special move. Like I don't know how you can't like this guy's kit, but yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say for this video, man. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you press the subscribe button. You're gonna want to be here, so make sure you press that button. Besides from that, make sure you leave a comment. I'm trying to get back to video requests because nothing's really happening right now in Legends. But when things come back, like there's an event gonna continue on the 29th, I'm gonna cover that obviously, and anything else that comes out, I'll be covering it. So that's a reason to subscribe. But leave a comment if you want me to do anything. I'm not suggesting you leave one now, but if you do, I'll definitely take a look at it. But besides from that, my name's Zakashi, guys. I'm gonna let the gameplay play out. You can see the comeback, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Not through yet! I'll never give up! Do this! You'll lose it! Here I go! Impossible! I lost? You... Is that the best you got? Impressive! You were better than I expected!